Okay, so Traxxas part 2 here. First part of the video. So Eddie with his remote control car is Traxxas. He upgraded, or is in the process of upgrading to metal or aluminum drive shafts for it. You can see the plastics, which we removed. This cap here, as we struggled in the last video, we only could remove one of the 3. So we talked to our good friends at Centerline Hobby in Hyannis, Massachusetts. I highly recommend them. Yeah, you might pay a little bit more than Amazon, but you walk in there, he won't sell you something unless you absolutely need it. We went in there ready to buy new caps for that, but he gave us a tip or a trick to remove them, and we're going to attempt that. But certainly check those guys out if you're local to this area. They actually will get to know you on a first name basis when you walk in. Where do you find that in 2025? All right, so what Eddie is going to do based on the suggestion is he suggested putting basically a nut on the top here and having it flush with the very top, and then basically either using the edge of the workbench or the vise, just whack the top of it with the hammer, and it should hopefully release. But as we talked about in the last video, he did confirm, like I suspected, that rust was holding it back, and he absolutely confirmed that. All right, so just gonna give that a shot there. Yeah, so you don't want to go beyond the threads. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. The other technique he said, if this doesn't work, is like to just hold it on the edge of the table.
This won't work.
Yeah.
This just
Yeah, and you don't want to crush the cap there.
Okay.
What's really cool about going in the Centerline is he was already talking to Eddie about his upgrades. He's like, oh yeah, you upgraded to the metal ones. Like, just use the nut from this other piece. There we go. Yep. Just like that. So we got 2 more to do. And again, I think if you go to most places, they would just sell you. You walk in and say, I can't get these off. I need to order more. They would just sell them to you. He, on the other hand, said, nope, not going to do it. So for the viewers out there, if we can get enough subscribers and more viewers, old dad here would like to buy an RC car. No, that's not why we make videos, actually. All right, so that is all 3 of them. So now, are we at the point where you're doing the reinstallation of the new
Yes.
drive shafts? Okay.
Definitely replace these bearings.
Okay, so you have bearings for that? Do you have bearings for that?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Since we're kind of over here.
How about this other one over here? Do you have the 4th one? Here it is. No, that's not it. That's a diaphragm to a lawnmower. diaphragm to a carburetor on a Briggs & Stratton. It's a whole nother project. I thought I saw the fourth one around here.
Oh, I think it's on the thing. The hub.
Oh, you have it already
It's already on there.
right here.
Yep.
All right, I'll let you do with that.
Sounds good on the car.
Yeah, so what he's doing is, as he just said, he is replacing the bearing that was in the center of those caps at the end of the shaft, just because, you know, you can see there is rust and whatnot. And for those who weren't on the other videos, basically what has happened was last fall we were at the beach, which is fine in the sand, right? But we were going up and down the dunes, which was a blast. And then he physically, I think, was walking up the dune and stumbled with the controller in his hand, and it went into the sand, and sand got into the controller, which pinned it, and the thing shot. The car shot and went into the ocean. We pulled it out, and it was fine. But the controller was shot. Actually, what was up with the car when that happened?
I think it was the ESC.
Yeah, so so that was kind of an expensive trip, and you know it's not like he was trying to drive it through, but we got it under control. That's what's great about this. Like, if you're into the hobby, as he pointed out to me when he first got this is not a toy car. I mean, yes, it is a toy car, but it's not a toy car. It's a hobbyist type of thing. And such, like, you can make modifications, you can replace things where you're not doing that with a $30 Amazon remote control car. Chances are you have it for 2 weeks and you get the warranty on it, so you're sending them back every 2 weeks for a different one, which we did for a while until he followed a bunch of guys on YouTube and really studied the hobby and figured out what he wanted and saved some money, and there we go. That one's rusted in.
Yeah.
Little WD-40 might help you.
Oh,
There it goes.
Where is it?
I heard it hit the ground.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if it's a trash bearing, it's not the end of the world if you can't find it in this moment.
Okay. Clean it out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's a little dirty. Ooh.
Yeah, originally one of our plans today was to tune a lawnmower, but we only have limited time before we have to bail out. But at least we got to the home shop location where we have all our tools, because I know in other videos when we're filming at the other location, we sometimes have to do things a little makeshift because we don't have our full shop set up. But if we had more time, and it also today got unseasonably cool, it's not even really 30 degrees with high winds making it feel like 15 outside. So even though we would do the lawnmower tuning indoors, it involves uncovering the car, pulling off the battery tender, pulling the car out. And then do that back in reverse to put everything back together. And that's a whole 15-minute ordeal in itself. Very good.
Oh, 2 more to go.
What's great about this is we went into the hobby store and it didn't cost us a dime. That never happens. Or it didn't cost me a dime.
It's also very stuck in there. I think I destroyed it.
Very nice. You hear that wind out there?
Sand in there too.
Oh my gosh.
Might have to use it. I don't have any more of those bearings.
Yeah, I guess you could take the one that is in the best condition of what you have left.
Oh, almost. I can't get it in.
If you flip it the other way.
It's crooked again. Can't get in straight.
Oh, that's annoying.
One side goes in perfectly, and the other one just kind of sticks out like that.
Weird. Did you get it in?
Yeah, I got these two. Yeah, I got it in.
Great. No, they look really good, and there's obviously no rust in these.
Hopefully it'll stay that way for a while.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
No.
Still dirty.
Yeah, it doesn't look horrible.
Usable.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's like still works, but it's one side it fell off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Black part fell off.
Yep.
I have to reuse when I have to reuse this one. Oh yeah, that's it.
All right. So you got all of them in?
This one last one.
Okay.
And done.
All right. So now you need to switch spots with me.
Yes.
All right.
I do.
All right. So we have removed, I should say, Eddie has removed those caps off the outgoing drive shafts. The reason why there was only 3 there because he was successfully able to do the fourth one and take care of that. That was all set. It was just 3 that we had struggle, and we learned that tip. Whoops, if we bumped the tripod. We learned that tip today from the hobby shop, and then he also replaced the bearings in there because we saw some rust and some sand from just use and abuse. And now we had to reuse one bearing because we ran out of fresh bearings, but he took essentially the least worn one, and it looks like we'll be good to go there. And then now here comes the new Driveshafts installation. So this is what he's working on here.
Basically, how you put these on. Put this little cup on.
Yeah.
It holds this right here. So this goes like that.
Okay.
And this goes kind of screws on like the old dry shafts of the plastic ones.
Yep.
So
It's great. And what I like about it is how they come in that package. They're not just thrown like in a bag.
oh, it's annoying to get on. Like the other one was very annoying to get on.
What do you need? Another screwdriver?
Fat screwdriver.
That's the screwdriver I could have used the other day when we had that Lasco fan apart. And we were trying to get that.
Can you hand me the hammer over there?
Sure.
Little broken there.
That hammer was my hammer, and I think I've had that hammer since I was probably about 10 years old.
Probably painful for some people to watch. Hammer is in.
That's
So
all
are
right.
the bearings.
Yep.
I have a feeling a few people will be yelling at us in the comments. Just a little bit.
That's all right. This is how we learn, and we're taking the viewers with us on our journey.
Starts to slide on that stops.
I get yelled at in the comments for different things, like, "Oh, I couldn't see from that angle," or it's sometimes really hard. Like,
You get what you get. That's what I meant.
well, you do the best you can, and you hope you can talk people through. Or if they comment like, "Hey, I really didn't see what you were doing there. Could you talk me through or comment back, and or next time could you zoom in?" Or I get that sometimes.
Kind of works like that.
But in my mind, if people are commenting, it's a good thing. And you hope for constructive. If there's something's going to be on the negative side, you hope it's constructive, like something that will help.
Of course, it's incredibly hard to tell if you got it lined up.
You have enough light.
For now. It's all the way on.
All right, so it's
Now, hopefully, if I lined up, it won't take me hours to get this one little guy on, like every other time.
all right. So while he's working on that, I have a cleaning project to take care of, which involves vacuuming out the Suburban. Those of you who follow the channel know we also are in the lawnmowers. I made reference to tuning lawnmower earlier. We were going to drop one of Eddie's lawnmowers, his Toro self-propelled mower, because the self-propelled mechanism's all jacked up, and we didn't really have. Really, we were so busy, didn't really have, we were gonna let a shop take care of it for us, but it's in the back of the Suburban, and then online said their hours were open on a Saturday to a certain time, and we got there, they weren't, so we're driving around all weekend with the lawnmower. So I'm gonna go get that out. Eddie's gonna keep with you on the Traxxas there.
Now the problem is it's incredibly hard to see where the hole is, so that's why it makes me struggling a little bit. Unless you're not even supposed to use the screws to come off the plastic ones. Let's test that. Now, I think this little guy right here, this little grub screw, I believe, and I think that is what's supposed to go on. I don't think that little screw with a pin like end to it is supposed to go on. So, hopefully I can get this on without raging. You know what I mean? Some stuff fights do, some stuff does not. And this is probably one of the things that will, sadly. Because this hobby, it's a fun hobby. Don't I tell ya? Yeah, no. Hey. think I just lost. Fuck. Oh no. Well, that's the end of that. So hard to tell. Just not enough light. Another thing I don't like is how hard these are to get open. The comments screwed me. As I expected, it's gonna be annoying to line up. See in there all the rust. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. That's coming off of the differential that it connects to. Oh. Yeah, it fits in there obviously, so I'm assuming I just can't get it lined up, which is extremely annoying. But what I can do is a paper clip so I can actually kind of see, poke around in there and see if the hole is in the right spot, which I do not think I do. I mean, it's seriously a paper clip I don't have it. Don't think we have anything at the moment that would work. Which is annoying. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like, I don't know, what do you call? I don't call this fighting. This thing's not really fighting you. I think it's just assuming the whole. No, decent size, and that's small. It looks like. I hope this does not take like literal hours to do this, because I don't have hours to do this. I probably have about 50 more minutes. Which is fine. Don't mind. You can always come back to this. Another day, another weekend. Even if I don't have time during the week. Just school is annoying. Every kid probably would agree with me. If not, I don't know. Say. What I do to get the pin in, I put it in some needle nose pliers and I angle it like that so I can easily get it in. Always help me get it in because there's no way you're getting it in with just the Allen wrench thing I have in my hand. Half it's not lining out. So it should be. And it shouldn't take. It's probably not doing anything either. Also, if you're wondering what the size this Allen wrench is, it's a 2mm, and I got it at a hardware store. Due to similar reasons, because it's really hard to get through the bumper to the screw you need to get to. Comment down below if you have some problem. No big deal. Where's a pen? I think I lost it. Should have extras actually. Yeah, there's right here. As I predicted. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the needle nose pliers. When I'm sliding this on, I'm going to kind of pushing it in the hole. As soon as it gets to where it needs to be, hopefully it goes right in. And I can just screw it in, because I don't know. Because I don't really know any other way I could possibly get this on there. Hole.
How are we working out in here?
Yeah.
Is it coming along?
Yeah.
Are you still working on that first?
Yeah, it's can't line the hole. Been really annoying. This is what takes me like 2 hours to do.
We'll do each one.
Yeah.
So I just gotta do it.
Obviously. Comment section down below, I know. There will be a few people who are like, oh, it's so easy, blah, blah, blah. No. Some of the people are really into the hobby probably do this in seconds. And as you guys know, I'm no professional. I got the car to play with it. nice thing is taking this on and off, it kind of strips off the rust, which makes it easier to work on. And that should be perfectly lined up now. If not, I'll probably have my dad try it. And if we still can't get it on, I'll just bring it to the hobby shop and have them do it. Because, I don't know. I say probably because of the rust that I accidentally kind of caused. You know, it's really annoying. So it's getting easier and easier to slide on. It's just really annoying to put on. I'm gonna try a grub screw again. See, because you don't have to align it. You can just kind of hammer it down the thing that you slide it onto. Which is kind of convenient in that case. Honestly, it's probably, I don't even know if it's how you're supposed to do it. So. If I get it on easily. Probably not though, okay. Yeah. So, what I'm going to try to do, start to screw it on. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. Good. So I put it in so I don't have to try putting it in when it's on there. But then again, I don't even know if this screw is supposed to do this. It's a little grub screw. I'm assuming it's just what it's meant for, dude. Seen many YouTube videos. Hopefully this doesn't fight me like everything else. Right? Oh, nice, goes in. Let's see. Remember, I don't even know if I'm supposed to do this. Seeing a Loctite right there. Just make it hard to get in. See if I'm struggling with it now. Obviously, Loctite's supposed to help you keep things tight. But in this case, it's not helping. Put Loctite up on there if they want to. Again, I don't know if it's a tool I'm using. So. I don't even know. Then again, I think that's a Loctite that's on there. Because as you can see, from where this is comes from is where Traxxas factory is to take those stuff in. Like, I don't even know if I put this all the way on. I don't get the. Swear every time I touch this thing turns. If somebody that knows how to do this, it's easier. Yeah, nice. I'll be so happy once I can get this in.
Any further along?
Nope.
Okay.
Still struggling away over here.
Alright.
I know where the hole is.
It just won't line up.
Yeah, I'm trying. What I was looking for earlier. I was trying to find like a paper clip or something I can jam in there to see if it's
I
the right spot.
Yep.
But
Is there a matter that you need more light?
I think I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it in there. Finally found the right hole. Where's that hole? There we go.
All right.
Finally.
Well, it didn't take you 2 hours on that one, but
Luckily.
long enough, yeah.
It's probably take how long is this video been?
We're 47 minutes in.
Nearly 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So next on the list here is to get this under here. This time this was really annoying. It just popped out the bearings like it just did.
Oh, it did. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I heard snapping.
What's nice about these drive shafts has room to go back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's not like, for example, these plastic ones, you have to like, so you can't really push it back and forth on this. It could be annoying.
Yeah.
Especially because the plastic got a little funky because of the salt water.
Yeah. I could imagine that.
I actually, for the other one, other shaft over here, it was taking so long to get that screw, and I actually never put one in.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it actually works.
Oh, wow.
There's so much rust on it. I think it just works somehow. Probably eventually what will happen as I use it, and it spins it so fast, rips all the rust off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping it does. I could easily get a screw in there. Or I have to be a bit more patient, take it apart again,
Yeah.
and try get it in. Another thing I've seen on YouTube that's apparently extremely annoying to do. But hopefully.
So line that up.
Yeah.
At least you've watched enough videos to know.
Yeah, but, so obviously this little guy right here.
Yeah.
It moves around like this, so sometimes if you do like that, they're on two different levels. So like
Oh, I see.
it's slanted like this.
Yeah, so trying to align it could be a headache.
Yeah. Exactly. Hopefully won't do, which is already doing. I don't don't know why I said that. I think something to sit on. Could you try doing this?
All right, let me. I'm just gonna pause this. I see exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. It's very annoying because, as I said,
Yeah, because
that little thing is freely moving. Obviously,
Yeah.
this is part of the shock and needs to freely be moving.
but for assembly, it's brutal.
Exactly.
It almost like it's like you gotta jam it in there.
Yeah.
Surprised somebody hasn't found like the magic way to do this. Oh, I'm so close. It's not even funny how close I am.
Yeah. This is part of my hesitation to take the shock off. Because I know it would be absolutely painful to get back on. Sounds like you're getting it in a little bit.
I can't tell. So this, is this thread in or does it just push through?
Threads in.
Okay, I think I might have it. Is it
The
this?
Allen wrench is
Right there. Is this the right Allen wrench?
should be.
Doesn't feel like it.
It might not be actually. I mean, the other. Try this one. A little long for where the other one went. Probably one of my many toolboxes.
Yeah, it's threading. So now
You got it.
So, not that. Uh-oh. Did I not have it? Or is it still going? What I've. And this is totally by accident. It's not like I've done this before. What I did was, you probably saw I put the screw kind of in the first hole there, just to like, so it's ready, like it's ready to start driving it through once I feel like I got the first part lined up. And then once I got the first part lined up, I lifted up on the shock, and it kind of like almost went fully in. And then as I started putting the screw in, it like everything came together. Sweet.
Now, hopefully we don't have to take another shock off like that.
All right. You're back up, Maestro.
But I can't figure out how to get the, there's a pin. Look at it right here. I'm assuming what happens is you just put it in.
Yeah.
And
is
then.
Is it like a cotter pin?
No, it's just like a little.
Oh, okay.
This one's just a little pin. I'm assuming what happens is, so the little wheel right here, there's a hex. I'm assuming when you put it in, this hex pushes the pin and it keeps it in.
Probably.
So that's about. I'm not gonna put it in. I'm gonna get every shaft on, so you don't fall off. Obviously.
Yeah.
I can already tell this is gonna be brutal. There we go. I'm gonna tell you, already lined up where it's supposed to be. Oh, fun to see.
So that was the only one back there that had the shock off, right? The one that we just lined up.
Well, it's setting on. Turn around so it strips the rust off. There's still that rust dust in there.
Oh yeah.
Feeling, you know. Can't see it on there.
No, it's tough to see, but yeah.
So let's go ahead, go on and strip the rust off. So we can easily just slide it right on. And my team from it.
So once you get this one done, you would have 3 of the 4 done?
Yeah, just need to get the screw in that holds it actually on to this one over here.
That's the last one up back there?
Yeah, I need to get the screw in. It's done, just need to get the screw in.
Yeah, because I see them. Yeah.
Interesting. It was supposed to be on like this. So. Hopefully I did this right.
You'll find out.
Yep, the hard way.
Yeah. But that's sometimes how you learn.
not do this right.
Do you want to make that your stopping point for today?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. So today we got those caps off, whatever you call them, off the original drive shafts, using a nut on the bolt and tapping them to get them to break off or release. And then he cleaned out any rust, salt, sand in there out. Replaced the bearings in there. Reused one of the bearings because we just ran out. Reused one of the ones that were in pretty good shape. And then we were able to get that one reinstalled back there. He has another one done. So this is actually this is the last one, or do you have one other?
I need to do this one over here.
So we have the other front. We just basically have the two fronts to do. And likely those will make another part of the video. So if you haven't, like, subscribe, comment. Feel free to drop us some tips in the comments, and we really appreciate it, as this is a hobby learning. He's way more the expert than I am. I'm just kind of like the apprentice here. I'll turn the wrenches when he needs me to. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next part. See you next time.